gentlemen, welcome to Lakota East High School, home of the Thunderhawks, as we get prepared to watch a contest tonight between the Lady Thunderhawks and the Middletown Middies. I'm Dave Royce here with Mike Goldman as we get ready for tonight's lineups here showing the Middletown Middies. Mike, should be another GMC contest tonight.
Yeah, they're always a battle. East coming off a huge win, I think, on Saturday against Princeton. I think that was a win more than we could look back in the year and even years to come, how that might have been a game that really brought them out of their shell and ready to go. So hopefully they can carry over that mojo into this game. Middletown hasn't won any games this year, but they're going to be competitive. It's a GMC game, and, you know, the GMC, I don't care who you are, what your record are, is always a ball game.
Right. The Lady Thunderhawks did a really nice job Saturday when we were here. And, of course, went up against the #1 team in the GMC on Monday and held their own there. As we start to get the starting lineups tonight, senior Jasmine Yun, number 11, Delaney Singer, 21, Morgan Vina, and 33, Kelsey Silverfield, and number 44, Bree Harris. That's 5 seniors out there tonight. Going to start off.
Be their last home game, and you know it's going back to, you know, they did play well against Princeton, beat them, played tough against Mason. We got the tournament starting here in a week,
yes.
So you know, good start up to get going. Maybe get further along in the tournament this year.
Yeah, and that Mason game on Monday night, 59-47 was the final. But boy, they were right in that game. If you look at quarter to quarter there.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, warming up right at the right time for the GMCs as Severfield takes the tip and the Middies take control on the first possession.
Come out shooting. It's like last night, East boys played Princeton, and Princeton, almost the same type of play right off the tip. They were shooting.
Rebound by Bree Harris, kicks it up to Delaney, looking for Severfield underneath. And Severfield, that's 6 foot plus, posting up. Harris drives the lane, throws it up off the glass. Loose ball, that's going to stay here, Mike.
Yep, good action. Seniors are showing well. Let's get a basket here. Make it looking good. Count it.
There you go. She likes the 3-pointers and can hit them. So Morgan with the first points of the game.
Downtown. Nice shot. East playing are they playing a zone?
Yeah, we saw a little 3-2 on Saturday. Looks like they're in the 2-3 tonight.
I agree.
Got nice, a little bit.
Nice defense.
Nice defense by Jasmine Yun. She gets it up to Delaney. Delaney goes up off the glass with a little bit of defense there by the Middies.
Middletown's running.
Yeah, they're not backing down from these Lady Hawks at all.
No, they're making it happen. I think Middletown is in a 2-3 as well, Dave. Count it.
That's the way you break it too, right? A little penetration dribble and dish off to your
no question
tall post there, and Severfield gets 2.
Passing. Keep it quick. That's a 2, short.
Bree Harris cleaning up the glass in there so far with another rebound. She's going to take it herself and look forward.
Oops.
Yeah, definitely looked like they were in the 2-3 down there.
Now they're back to man, it looks like.
Yep.
That was a push. Count
nice.
It. Nice shot.
Morgan Narvina on the roll right now with the tray and the drive now for the deuce.
That's her 5th point of the game. 7-0 run for the Lady Hawks. Nice block.
There's Severfield using that height with the block. And Narvina coming straight up to Bree Harris. One dribble. She's going to go off the glass, put that in. And Coach wants a little TO here. He is upset.
Yeah. Who's he yelling at? Coach, I wasn't sure if he was going after the official or the girl, because I wasn't sure.
I think he's upset with a few of them over there. So he takes a TO right there with a 9-0 run at the 5:32 mark in the first. And probably wise.
Yeah, it's don't want to lose track last night. This guy kind of comparing last night. East was down 10 going into the second quarter and wound up winning by 20. So, but anyway, good start for the East Lady Hawks. Seniors coming out, playing great defense and making their shots and dribble penetrating on the zone, and then they went man-to-man, and then they just finished up.
8 points in the first quarter on Monday night against Mason, and they busted that already with still plenty of time here at 5:32. Looking good right now for the Lady Hawks and these 5 seniors.
As we talked about, tournament time is starting, so this is a good time to get ready to go. They got one more. I think they have one more game on the schedule, and then the tournament begins next week. And I'm not sure their seed, but I know they're going out to Harrison to play in that bracket. It'll be Middletown's ball coming out. East is back in that 2-3.
So Coach Tolliver there getting his message across clearly to his young ladies. And they come out
steal.
As the middies almost coughed the ball up there by some hustle by Delaney Singer. Now they bring it straight down.
Nice
Take
shot.
a big shot.
Nice shot.
Going straight over the
good hustle by her. Great hustle.
Taller Severfield. As she now takes the bucket and shoots it and says, look at me.
Down. The senior center.
And she's got 4 now on the evening.
Comes the subs.
I'll tell you, I don't know if I'd stop what's working right now, Mike.
Yeah, you know,
seniors are stepping up and stepping in here right now, and things seem to be working on all cylinders.
Another hell ball. That's going to be that'll be East ball.
Jasmine Young gets in there and ties it up.
Good job by the seniors coming in. Getting a little sanitizer.
Yep, going a full-fledged change here. All 5 out, 5 fresh in with Madison French, Sarah Seock, Ashley Foles, Savannah Smith. Boy, we saw her put a clinic on Saturday, and she comes right in and picks up where she left off with a quick 2, didn't she?
Yeah, she had an unbelievable game against Princeton. I was very impressed with her effort.
Absolutely. Definitely, you called the double-double. It finished with more than a double-double on the stat sheet.
The Goldman gave her extra 2 just because the stat guys can't always get them right.
That's right.
No, she played incredibly well. Was a big force in the middle, and really started right here. She posted up and turned and banked it in.
Yeah, she played inside, outside, hit the tray, hit the deuces.
Oh, it was fun to watch. I had a lot of fun on Saturday watching the girls play.
Steals. Savannah Smith just did it all in that game and comes in here and picks right up and gets a quick 2.
Good.
So now the Hawks are up 13-2, and the middies have the ball after their timeout.
Oh, good block out of bounds. Good call. Middletown calling play 2.
Looks like they got a block. Well, they're going to let that sub come in.
Yep. Oops.
Looks like they're in the box. Let's see what they do here. As that's
I think I'm liking Middletown. They're well coached. I mean,
Peyton Woody we missed on the subs for the 5 that came in.
Travel. Turnover. So East up by 11 here with 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the quarter.
Madison French brings the ball up for Lakota. She dishes off into the corner. Looking for Savannah Smith, who was open down there.
Yeah, I think she thought she was fouled or was tipped. She's a little confused out there. Still in that 2-3.
Yep.
Oop, good defense.
Nice poke there by Madison, but middies go back and retrieve.
Look out. Downtown.
There's
Ooh,
a big shot, comes way off the rim, and French will grab that.
Woody for 2, no good. All right, good effort, keep it going.
I think Smith got in there and got a hand on that, but just couldn't pull it back in. So Middletown brings the ball up.
Travel.
There's another quick travel by Edwards for the Middies. And there's Coach Tolliver, still not overly happy in the first quarter here as the Hawks go down into the corner to Smith. She's got Woody posted up. Little
Nice
give
dish.
and go.
Oh, that's a foul. Good call.
Yeah.
That was good. I like that. You got to keep moving on that. You know, just and they're making it happen.
So Woody got in there, had a great post up.
Here
We're
we go
going to
in
see
the
it right
replay.
here.
Yeah, just good give and go. I love it.
Give and go, forces the defender to come off of her and slap the wrist, and Smith will go to the line for two and misses the front end of the first.
She's an 85% free throw shooter. It didn't give her the jinx. She jinxed herself this time. You can't give it to the announcer's jinx.
That's right.
Count it. East up by 12.
14-2 here with still plenty of time on the first quarter clock here at 3:11 and counting.
Oops.
There's
Three-pointer.
French
No good.
pushes the issue, and Foles puts it up off the back end of the rim.
East was hot on the threes on Saturday for sure.
Wow, were they ever. I think they finished the evening at about 48% from the three-point land.
Ooh, right through her hands. Count it. Ooh, that looked good.
Savannah Smith grabs a rebound and looks for French. She
Nice
goes
finish.
straight in. Oh, just a little too hard off the glass.
Oh, she's wide open.
Oh, look at Woody in the right place at the right time right there.
Just hitting the boards.
One
Ooh,
thing
out
we
of bounds.
didn't see as much on Saturday is those offensive boards as we've seen here tonight.
Yep. Everybody coaching. Dan Wallace there for a second.
So the Middies have the ball. As they're looking in their
Ooh, look at
half-court
double
offense,
dribble.
they got someone posted up underneath.
Oh, nice defense. That's a foul. They got
Wow.
her on the back.
So Woody had her there initially. I thought she was going to get it to tie up.
Yep. Here we go. Yeah, they just they were trying not to be too aggressive, and then it got aggressive. Yeah.
Yep, right there. So she had the ball, and then she
Just talking to where he should be standing. Coach is coaching his heart out. First one is no good.
Yep.
Edwards is a 10% free throw shooter, so I'm sure she hasn't gotten the line that often. She's only a freshman.
So Middies get the rebound off of that and then throw it away. Sarah grabs that Seahawk, and she's going to go in. Goes up with the right hand on that left-hand side and comes up short.
Nice pass.
Now Savannah Smith finishes off hard.
Nice pass inside there. Oop, out of bounds. Here comes the seniors back. And
So it looks like we're going to have
another timeout.
timeout by East. So Coach Wallace wants to set something up with the subs coming in. I think I see four. I'm guessing he'll probably leave Madison French in there to run the point.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to bring Harris, Severfield, Yun, and can't pick up the last one there.
Yeah,
Might be
it's
Allison
good. He's going to empty
Davis.
the bench a little bit today. This will be a good game just to get ready.
I think it's number 14, Allison Davis, is going to come in as the fourth person.
You know, the key is to stay sharp going into the tournament. Even though this might be they should win this easily, but you just got to get everybody off the bench, work hard. You expect hard work by everybody.
Minutes are key, right? As you go into the tournament and you're going to play some long, hard games, and you might have to go deep in your bench. And kids
Absolutely.
who haven't seen minutes.
You're going to see different officials.
Yep.
They definitely officiate differently than the GMC. The GMC is a very physical league.
So getting kids minutes that normally don't get minutes becomes really important, as you said, when you go into the tournament. So now Mitty's playing a little defense there, grabs a steal as they bring it down court into the corner. And throw one a little wild, but recover. Allison Davis out there giving.
Definitely playing a 2-3. Nice D.
Yep.
Never go down the baseline. Oop, almost a steal.
So Foles is the one they actually left in and not
count it.
Smith. And
Allison Davis for a bucket. That's her first of the game. East up 18. Ooh, nice D.
Now they look like they're in a little, still in the zone.
Yeah, definitely a 2-3 zone. Coach, that's it. They're not on your team. Don't throw it to them. That was classic.
Middletown brings Calhoun in.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing on that one.
Edwards is battling in there.
I'm sorry, you got to enjoy that. This is the best coach. I wish I had that on tape. They are not on your team. You're not supposed to pass it to them.
That is legendary. There's Coach.
I love it. He's coaching his heart out. God love him. He's coaching his heart out.
Yep.
First one, no good.
And credit on him, right? As you said, a game that starts to get out of control already in the first period, and he's still coaching these kids, telling them there's a lot of basketball to play here. And there's the freshman.
First point.
She gets the second end of that two-shot foul.
They're playing man-to-man, the middies are. Inside of the big girl. Got it.
Yeah, Sieverfeld for two.
Nice. Nice post.
And this is a young squad out there, really, for Middletown. A lot of freshmen on the court.
Yeah.
So he's got a junior, at least 3 freshmen, I think, out there right now.
That's good. Great time to get some experience.
With one senior. So young squad. Well, big mismatch inside right now, and the Hawks didn't see it.
Last few seconds, got to shoot.
Sieverfeld's got some.
That's good if it goes.
Ah.
Good defense. Look at the coach. He's all excited. And everybody's smiling.
Yeah, number 5 there had the mismatch on Sieverfeld, and coach is applauding that. So at the end of one, it's 22-3 against the Middletown Middies.
Hey, Gene.
Hey!
Westchester wants to know, how do I get a copy of my police report?
You can go to westchesteroh.org, and there's a link that you can select that says police report. And you can also go to our email if you'd like to email one, and that would be at publicrecords@westchesteroh.org. And then you can also call the station, and if you get in touch with dispatch, then they will transfer you to records, and we'll take all the information and get you what you need. If you have questions for Westchester Wants to Know, check out our website or our social media.
Well, welcome back here to Lakota East High School as the Lady Hawks are facing up against the Middletown Middies and have built themselves quite a lead here at the end of one, Mike.
22-3, yeah. Bottom line, to their credit, they're making steals. They're getting the Middies are turning the ball over. That's just because of East good defense, and East is shooting over 55%, almost 60. So they're doing right now just out. I wouldn't say they're out hustling. They're just out playing. I mean, I think the Middletown is hustling their butts off out there.
Saw Coach Tolliver there on the screen as he's been given some instruction to this young Middletown Midi team.
We're enjoying watching him tonight, ladies.
And he is coaching hard as Coach Wallace puts a bunch of seniors back in here, as the seniors have worked hard here for East and created this big lead in the first quarter.
Absolutely.
So Jan Full Harris and Sieverfeld in there, along with Davis. As
count it
Bree
for
Harris
three,
says,
downtown.
I can shoot the three and play inside.
Yeah, I like it. Nice shot. East up by 22.
That's 5 on the evening so far for Bree. As she goes in, she boxes out looking for a rebound.
I'll be on number 3. Yep, good call.
So
That'll be the first team foul. That'll be the third team foul for East. Her first.
So Middletown brings the ball in, goes a little wild there as Ashley Foles comes in and steals that after the missed pass. But goes up
Good
hard
hustle.
on that glass. Jasmine Young shoots one, comes off. Foles gets the rebound. And Coach Wallace yelling, pull it out and set it up.
Yep.
Bree Harris wide open there, boy. She hit that last one at three-point land. As Foles goes and takes a shot.
That'll be Middletown ball. Sub's coming in.
Off of Harris's hand as she was trying to grab an offensive rebound down there.
Comes the youngins in for East.
So the 4 seniors out along with Davis, and they bring back Seahawk, French, Delaney, Smith, and Woody.
Yep, he wanted her to shoot. I think this is a tall tale sign that East is going to be in the 2-3 during in the zone during the tournament.
Yeah.
Oops, she shot before she caught it.
So Woody has a turnover here, and Middletown brings it back up. She stops and shoots.
Good shot. I like that shot. She was open.
Yep. Got to try to make something happen here. As now East goes down the court 3 times here with nothing to show.
Yep. So why you got to keep the intensity going.
Yeah, 2 of those were layups that they missed, so that won't help you going down the stretch
No.
at all. Got to make the layups.
Actually, that was good defense on down the last one.
Yep, Middletown did get back to
Against
apply
Matt.
some defense. Woody posting up well down there. Now
Nice
she goes
pass.
back door to Smith. Nice play.
That's Savannah, excuse me, is 7th point.
Peyton Woody doing a great job down there, posting up underneath. Now the middies come in. They try to flash into that zone.
Oh, good hustle. Good defense.
Delaney Singer going in and getting the loose ball, kicking it back out.
Just a little faster pace for Middletown. East play. There's nice. Downtown 3.
French goes deep.
27-point lead. When you have a game like this, there she goes. Nice
She goes
finish.
off the glass and grabs another 2, and coach is going to call another timeout as East extends their lead here 32-3. We'll see the replay here. There's a steal all by French on her own, and she's got Sarah on her left-hand side, but with no contest.
And nobody, yeah, she definitely had the lead. You have to take it, yeah.
Nice touch off the glass and finishes.
Yeah.
So
she beat everybody down the road. Here's Coach, our man. He's doing a great job. He's coaching his heart out.
yeah. And as we mentioned, Mike, quite a few freshmen out on the floor for him. Pure 9th graders out there, like you said, probably not used to the speed of the varsity game.
Correct.
You see that in a lot of sports where kids move up and they get into the high school environment, and at that varsity level, things just happen a lot faster.
Yeah, but just look at him. He's coaching. He's not on him. He's hard, but he's coaching. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But so far, that's going to be the line of the day for me for the week. Whoop. She wasn't even ready. It worked. It worked.
No
yeah,
harm,
too many.
no foul there,
Yeah,
right?
nobody people.
As 13 brings the ball, throws it up. Smith gets the rebound and kicks it out to French. She
Nice
looks
finish.
quick for,
Nice try.
looking for compadre down there, Sarah Seahawk, who was open. She just couldn't get the handle on it.
A lot of smiles out there from East. It's okay to have an easy one. They've played a couple very tough ones the last couple days.
Yep.
Looks like they got most of their players back. I know they were been out because of protocol and things of that nature, so it's good to see them back in action.
Yep, a couple of injuries overcome and back on the floor. And again, that's going to make a big difference when they come into the tournament.
Good
when
rebound.
you can go deep in your bench. And yes,
Yeah.
Middies get the offensive rebound, grabs another one. That's 2 now in a row for number 2, Hunter.
Yeah.
Grabbing 2 offensive rebounds and kicking them back out.
Trying to do a runner. Four minutes to go here in the half. Yeah, nice shot. Oh, that looked good. Oh, almost.
Woody takes one from out on three-point land and comes up just a little short.
It's a good shot. Looked good.
East ball underneath their own basket.
There you go.
Oh, calling out the Singer wide open. Wanted her to take the shot, but Sarah
Oh,
will.
count it. Nice play.
That's in your downtown range there, Mike. 3-point land.
Downtown. I enjoy that. Seen some. Well, you got her on the tush.
So we're going to get a foul here on East.
There's a freshman back in for Middletown.
That's one freshman replacing another there.
What a great experience for freshman players to get going.
Yeah.
You know.
32-20. 13 is the senior out there. 2, she's a freshman as well.
Good D. Whoop. Good comeback. Good hustle.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Coach thinks that's called on him, but
It's
that's
not on
actually
him, it's
called
on
on
them.
East.
It is a foul.
Yeah.
There was a
So
foul,
he missed.
Coach. They're going man-to-man.
So now he takes the senior out and throws the freshman in, Dalton. And now I think we have an entire freshman squad out there, Mike, on the floor for Middletown.
Good for them.
Oh, 22 is a junior. So 4 freshmen and a junior.
Nice
They
runner.
take it to the glass and pick up some points there.
I love it, man. Nice shot. That's the Persha Edwards, the freshman.
As the
Great
Hawks
shot.
bring in some fresh legs too. As Harris and Severfield come back in. Davis
In and
and
out.
Abby Thieball comes in as well.
Oh, almost.
And I think the 5th replacement for East was Lexi Taylor. As Davis goes to the line to shoot
First
a couple.
one is good. That's her first free throw. No, that's her. She's a 75% free throw shooter.
As she misses a second one, but East gets the rebound, and Harris goes up, and Taylor grabs the
That's a travel.
rebound, and
I'm just calling a charge. I thought it was a travel before that.
so we had one call on travel and one call on charge, and
Yep.
charge is going to win the day.
Yep. You let it go.
So Middletown with the ball with 2:37 left and counting before the half.
Oh, good D again.
Davis grabs that one, goes to Taylor, looking for her first points of the day.
Short. Good rebound by Middletown. It just seemed to be,
Oh, there's
Oop,
a
he
too many
traveled.
steps.
yeah.
There's coach still instructing that young lady. I think that's her 3rd or 4th travel, and he's just trying to tell her you got to put the ball on the floor.
Put the ball on the floor. Just take your time. I think they're just, trying to stay within yourselves, right?
Yep.
Nice pass.
Good pass
Oh,
to Severfield
good
underneath.
finish.
Just a little too low on that glass.
Little spin move. Good hustle by the freshman. Almost. Taken away.
Taylor comes out with the ball, looking down.
Taking a
She
three.
sets and
That's
shoots.
short.
Little short there.
Let's say it slipped out of our hand.
Yep. Now they're set up in their half-court offense.
Yep. He wants him to move it around. That's what we've been talking about. You got to move it around and take the shot. That's a good shot. I'm
Yep.
okay with that.
Yeah. Move the ball, opens up the defense
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Now Thurnboy has the ball. She goes into Harris.
Oh,
Bree
solid.
just pounds it in there and goes off the glass.
Yep. She went straight up. Good call. Good non-call there.
And that's something that I think East is going to need as they go into the tournament, is somebody that can play inside to open up their outside game, because East does like to shoot the three a lot, and you need some inside presence.
Well, Savannah is definitely going to be that person, and also Bree Harris has got to be that. They definitely have the length, the height in the middle.
Yep.
And the touch.
And neither one of them afraid of contact down there. So
no.
Middletown trying to.
And it'll give some physicality in the tournament.
Absolutely.
Nice move.
There you go.
Nice move.
That's Ava Lang,
Her first bucket of the game.
freshman from Middletown, driving the lane and getting two.
I love it. Keep going. Get some confidence going. They're in a man.
Yep. Got 25 seconds and counting. I'm sure Coach Wallace wants the last shot here, as Abby takes one from the foul line.
Oh, nice rebound.
And, yep, Davis goes in and gets a great offensive rebound.
Oh, nice effort.
And now the ball's a little
nice
loose.
effort again. Oh, no.
Oh. Don't know that I agree with.
It's going to be 1-on-1. Yeah, let's look at that. I think she just got her hand on the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his ball.
That's solid ball. Coach Wallace talking to her, but if he sees the replay tomorrow, he'll know that that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, no question. Edwards, no good.
As the ball goes in the corner, and the middies beat him there.
Another 1-on-1. You got to be happy with the effort.
Yep. Whistles seem to be getting a little soft for Middletown, though,
Yeah, that's okay.
as the officiating's trying to help a little bit out with the scoreboard.
I think so, just a little bit. I'm not upset. Get in there. Good catch.
She finds one.
She was excited. I love it.
Yep.
I love it. They're really playing hard for him.
Yep. That was the front end of a 1-and-1.
Ava Dalton, that was our first free throw of the year. Put it in. Oh.
A lot of bounces.
She gets another one. I thought she went in early.
Yep. So Ava has a little different.
You can tell they've been working on her shot. They can hear the coaches over
She
here.
hesitates here and threw some people off right there.
That's good. Oh.
No, in and out, as Severfield goes in and grabs, and Middletown's going to get another tie up
Another
here.
crack. 1.5
Down 30,
seconds.
but it's not giving up. Gotta love it.
I love the effort. You know, honestly, I can tell the girls are listening to him. They're buying into what he's asking them. They're not at this point saying,
Hey, when you're scrapping for rebounds and tying people up, you have not given in. So
no question about it.
Yeah.
Good effort by Middletown. Great effort by East.
Yep. As we come to halftime, Lakota East 38, Middletown Middies 8.
Westchester, how you doing? Hey, Dennis.
Hey.
Westchester wants to know, why don't we hear severe weather warning sirens?
The warning sirens are designed to only notify those that are outdoors, so you may not hear them if you're inside or in a moving vehicle. We do test our sirens the first Wednesday of each month, and the only time we activate the sirens due to a tornado threat is when we receive a tornado warning from the National Weather Service, or if we get notification of a funnel cloud or a tornado from a confirmed source. If you have a question for Westchester Wants to Know, please visit our website or our social media pages.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Lakota East High School, where the Lady Hawks are matched up against the Middletown Middies this evening. Been a little bit lopsided. 38-8 is the score here at the half, but the Middies running a very young squad out there, as we see Coach Tolliver there just coaching his heart out this evening with this young squad, and the girls are really responding, Mike.
Yeah, I was just talking to some other parents, and there's really enjoy watching him, and he's got a bunch of young kids. You can tell they're listening to him, they're intense with him, and that's a good sign to see for the future.
So
On the east side, they're playing really well. They got gone down the deep bench. They're being aggressive on defense, and they're finishing their shots. So at this point, they've created 15 turnovers in the first half.
yeah, East, running their seniors here as they come out again here, all 5 of them. With Middletown most of the night with at least 3, sometimes 4 freshmen on the floor.
Little man-to-man action there by the Middletown Middies, playing aggressive. Whoops! Look at the coaches. I love the enthusiasm on this side. I really am enjoying this.
So Middletown gets the ball after the turnover by East. And like you said, these young ladies are responding to their coach. They're not backing down.
Nope.
It's nice that they're not really paying attention to the scoreboard because they're not playing like they're down 30.
Not at all.
As they play some tough defense right there. As Morgan Narvina gets the ball, now she'll set things up for the Hawks.
Yeah, we got a bunch of seniors in versus some freshmen. I'd say they're playing pretty tough.
Yep.
Nice give and go.
I'd like to see Delaney just finish that off and go through the lane and put
Yep.
it up.
Yep.
I'm sure Coach Wallace would too. So
I'm glad they're just giving East a little bit of a test here to start the quarter.
Harris has
Nice
the ball.
move.
She goes in.
Nice.
And Morgan
Nice
takes
motion.
it through the paint.
That's beautiful. Nice give and go. Motion offense. Oh, another steal.
That gives Morgan 7 on the evening. Now Jasmine comes up with the loose ball. She goes up just a little short.
That's a foul. That's a foul.
And we'll see another look at here as Jasmine has the ball going in strong through the paint and just doesn't get that ball high enough on the backboard.
Oh, that was really good defense by number 22, Jaden Bingham. She's a jump ball.
Yeah.
I thought that was a foul. That's okay.
Huh?
They got together and called a jump ball.
Jump ball instead. And just something when I was coaching the younger kids, want to get that ball a little higher on the glass up there where the paint
No question.
touches each other, and something the ladies like to shoot at that bottom of that block.
I think
That
that's
makes a big
fundamentals when Kadig. Let her have it. Give it to the big girl.
Yep, give her work back. Harris gives
Count
the
it.
tip and goes back in strong off the glass.
You want your centers to get the ball after making a steal like that and going down.
Absolutely.
I love the strength. Good hustle.
So Lang comes over to Hunter. There's
Nice
another
D.
steal by Harris. She gets it up to Norvina. She'll run in the point right now, Morgan is. Goes over to Delaney.
East in their offense, more of a kind of a motion.
Yep.
Good defense. Good
Well, they
pass.
cut
Almost at it.
had Young cutting through there. She cuts back through, finds
A nice finish. Nice way to go up strong.
Harris on the back door.
Went up strong. I love that.
That'll give Bree 11 on the evening.
Terrence getting a little fired up. That's a jump ball. All right. Everybody relax.
Here
Good defense. She grabbed the ball. And got a little testy there at the end, but
So Jasmine's always been one willing to go after loose balls. She's a scrapper. Does a little bit of wrestling on the side.
Does she?
You can see that coming out on her.
Really? I like
Doesn't gonna
that.
back down there. So she's
Good
always
for
been
her.
a kid that wanted to go get loose balls. There's a nice feed into Seaverfield. It goes just a little.
That's over the back. Yeah. You know, it's funny when you have daughters and you have, you know, they have bigger brothers. They're tough.
Yep.
You know, or they wrestle, or I love seeing that. Believe it or not, when I played hockey in the 70s, the 74, 75, we had a young lady playing with us. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we loved it.
My son had one on his team all the way up until he was in U14. So.
Yeah. Great player, too.
And, yeah, I was going to say that I had two, and both very good players and contributed hard. And both are playing at elite levels in the ladies programs now.
Yeah, I love that we have ladies hockey. I love watching the ladies hockey in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Nice
That's
give
a
and
nice
go.
goal.
That's a push.
Yep, there's a hard push from the freshman on Smith. And Smith just a sophomore herself.
They're
there
very
for
young.
East.
Playing, yep. That's, you know, you talk about young. I love the future for the East Hawks, Lady Hawks. Got some good young players.
Got 4 sophomores out there right now.
Yep.
For the East.
Playing very hard, and Dan's building for the future here.
And 1 junior, so that's what you see on the floor right now for East. Ashley Folds going to the line, the junior guard, but all the way around her is a group of sophomores.
Foles is a 33%, I'll take that back, 100% free throw shooter. Count it.
Keeping the streak alive.
This is the last home game for East and for the seniors, so congratulations, and we want to wish luck to the Lady Senior Hawks. Did a fine job here as Thunder Hawks for their 4 years.
Absolutely. Know lots of those young ladies over there. Played with my daughter up through last year. And definitely starting something here at
Nice
the
finish.
East girls program.
Yeah, Dan's doing a great job of building the program back up.
So French in there. Smith, the Seahawk. Oh, Savannah wanted it. She flashed through the paint wide open there with the defender on her back.
Oh, wide. Oh,
nice pass.
That was a great pass. Great cut.
Yep, just slipped right through her hands, and middies grab that and bring it right back up.
Oops. Pick it up. Pick it up. Nice try. Finish. Don't get hurt.
Yep.
Get too far into the basket.
There we go.
Madison with her 7th point of the game.
Grabbing the offensive rebound, going back up.
3-pointer. No good.
Rebound Seahawk over to French.
Work it. Work it.
Nice inbound pass to Woody at the post. She goes up off the glass.
Yep. Coach wants him to run.
That's going to give Woody 4 on the evening.
That'll be a timeout by the Middletown coach. It'll be a full timeout.
So full timeout here at 2:41. And there's Coach coaching his heart out again.
Yeah, he's doing great. You know, the East squad, good balance scoring tonight. Yeah, look at him. He's just, I love his enthusiasm.
Absolutely.
Kids are listening to him. I don't think he's knocking them down. He's building them up, right? You know,
exactly.
coaching through it.
And don't be confused, those who are watching from home there. He's not yelling. He is definitely coaching these kids. It may look that way on the screen.
Yeah.
But his voice is not high.
It's called passion.
Yes, there's a lot of passion in his voice there that we can hear right from our stance.
And he is coaching his tail off, and that's the beauty. But as I said earlier, these kids are listening to him. They're not just like, oh, man, there's another coach just talking to me. It's another adult.
Coach Wallace, we were mentioning before, building the program here at East and sending these seniors off that he's had for the last 3 years.
We all know how teenagers can be, and they're listening to him. I raised 3, so I know.
Yeah. So East staying in that zone. Or no, they've switched to a man-to-man now coming out of this timeout.
Ooh, nice move.
Yeah, there's Williams going up.
Yeah, the senior. Nice shot. Double digit now.
Now, this is the time when you're coaching, and I've been in these situations where you just tell the young ladies, don't look at the scoreboard. We're going to work on this.
Right.
Or we're going to work on
Absolutely.
rebounding or
Good
passing
defense.
or steals, and you just
Right.
work on those things.
I think right now what he's working on is nice left hand. Is working on defense. I think
Yeah.
they're playing aggressive.
And all this is going to pay off for him next year
No question.
when these kids are all sophomores. And there goes Smith back up as Woody finds her wide open
Yep.
at the block.
That's her 9th point. Leading scorer so far for the Thunderhawks.
As the middies are moving the ball now, just as Coach wanted them to. So like you said, they're listening, Mike. Coach Tolliver told
Yeah.
them, move the ball, and we didn't see this as much in the first quarter.
Nice
As
finish.
we're seeing it here after the half, and there Edwards goes in, and
A freshman. That's her 6th point of the game. Turnover for East.
yep.
What he's coaching is, this is how you should move over, adjust to the weak side, to the strong side.
And Coach Wallace will ignore that one tonight,
Yeah.
up 40, but in the tournament that won't be acceptable.
No, not at all.
As the East makes some changes here, and
Good hustle. Good hustle.
fresh crew comes in, and
Good
young and
sportsmanship. Good hustle.
absolutely. Lady Hawks showing some hospitality in their own house there to the middies, and
Comes Brianna Peebles. She's coming in. She's a 11th grader, junior. Good hustle by Williams.
as the middies inbound and
Ooh.
drive in.
It should have been offensive, but they let it go.
That's the junior guard for Middletown taking it in. So Foles, Narvina, Young, Severfield, and Davis out there as Coach Wallace wants the last shot here in the third.
2-3 zone for Middletown.
As Coach from Middletown's going to stretch it out, going to force the issue a little bit.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
And you can't you can't simulate this in practice, right? So this is
Right.
where you got to teach kids. As
Count it. Downtown.
Foles goes from the three-point line and hits a big one. That was her first bucket of the night other than her free throw. So that's a big shot for her. At the end of 3, it's Lakota East 55, Middletown Middies 12. We'll be right back.
Hey, Cindy.
Hey!
Westchester wants to know, how do I apply for employment?
Applications are online at www.westchesteroh.org. Applicants can go there to see what positions are available. Applications need to be completed, signed, and returned to Westchester Township, and that can happen one of two ways. They can mail it to 9113 Cincinnati Dayton Road, Westchester, Ohio, 45069, or the second way to submit an application is by email, which is hr@westchesteroh.org. If you have any questions, you can always call us at 513-759-7217. If you have a question for Westchester Wants to Know, visit us at our website or one of our social media pages.
Oh, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Lakota East, where the Middletown Middies are facing the Lakota East Thunderhawk ladies at a GMC matchup here, as the Hawks have just been lighting up the scoreboard tonight. with a large lead of 55-12 right now.
Yeah, just getting the whole bench in. I mean, they created a lot of turnovers, a lot of points off turnovers. They're shooting 45% from the three-point land and about 48% from the from inside the arc. Solid game, you know.
Yeah.
You know, good warm up for getting ready for Friday or Saturday, and then they play into the tournament.
East playing seniors tonight as they're getting ready and using the full bench, like you said. And Middletown here with the young squad, still not backing down and still
playing hard,
playing out there as if
Good.
it was a 5-point game.
Count it. Nice shot. Three-pointer. That is her first points of the game. She stepped right up the top of that zone and popped it.
The junior guard from Middletown hitting three there as East works the ball right now.
He wants them to win this quarter. That's what he. Whoop.
Yep.
Nice effort. Good sportsmanship.
Yep. Good hard foul.
Yep.
Going for the ball.
Yep. Nothing bad. Nothing hard there.
East will take the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, they're building for the. Oops. That's good defense.
Yeah, good defense. You know, both of these Middletown coaches, head coach and the assistant coach, just coaching these kids along.
Yeah.
Assistant coach Steve Rowe there on the bench, asking for some hard defense, and he got it.
Yep. Oop. Very active in the zone though for East. They're deflecting a lot of balls. Their three-pointer. Oh, I thought it was good.
Morgan
Wants
grabs
him
a
back.
rebound. Goes over to Jasmine as she brings the ball up.
Playing man-to-man. Very
Yep.
aggressive.
Yeah, he's asking for it. He wants them to be aggressive, like you said.
Yeah. He's loving every minute. He's coaching his tail off. Keep going, baby.
East is happy to keep the game nice and slow here. Still up 40 points.
Yep. Dan's still coaching hard. Nice shot inside. No good. Good defense.
Loose ball.
Good
Yeah,
save.
Morgan Avina dives and saves the one and gets an offensive rebound there.
No, you know.
As Young sees a hole, goes through it, and Morgan goes right back up and bangs a little bit.
No quit in the East effort, to be frank.
No.
They're hustling all the way through.
Nope, Middletown coach asking for that hard play and aggressiveness.
First one is good. Novian is an 87% free throw shooter. Second one is good.
And we're going to get a timeout as Morgan picks up her 9th point for the night from the line.
Dan Wallace calls a timeout. And start the clock. So anyway, East, I love the effort by East, on the rebounds. They're not just sitting around. He wants the effort, and I think that's the key. You don't want them sitting back, okay, and then you get in bad habits in games like this.
Absolutely. Got to stick with the game plan. Got to keep playing hard and not getting the lazy bad habits, because those will show up at times when you don't want to see them in the tournament. And same way on this side of the ball for the Middletown. He's coaching these kids. He's teaching. You can't simulate this stuff in practice. So this is the best practice court you can ever have is live games. And the coach there from Middletown, Tolliver, is doing every bit of that. Substituting kids too. He's using his bench, getting fresh kids in there and teaching a new group.
No question about it. He's doing a great job. Again, building for the future. So East's future is tournament time, and I like East's future for years to come. We got some nice young ladies that are here to play some basketball. They're only going to get better. And it's really up to them, too, to get better. And knowing Dan, they're going to be playing a lot of club basketball this year and getting ready for – one thing about high school basketball, it's amazing when at year to year kids change, they grow, they mature.
Yeah, though he gets graduates 5 seniors, he's got plenty of bench there, and he's got 3 JV kids up here tonight, and typically does at least have 2 or 3. So a lot of promise for the future, and having one who's an 8th grader at Liberty Junior, I can tell you the next group coming up is promising.
Is it?
Yes.
Good.
They are solid and deep at Liberty, and so Dan's going to inherit quite a few good kids.
Good shot. Ooh.
Coming in next year into the program. So
When
there's
Nikki,
some good hustle there right now.
Yep.
As Foles had the ball and was trying to fend off. We're going to see here. Great box out. We were talking about that Saturday. She gets double teamed there, rips, makes space, and then just gets fouled from behind.
Yeah, she got grabbed. A little full court pressure here.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it for both squads. Keeps East on their feet, like you said.
Good steal.
And
look at the enthusiasm on that bench. It's just a great effort.
yeah, Middletown bench getting up after the steal.
That's a great effort.
By number 50. We don't have her on the list. Not sure who she is, but one of the younger kids from Middletown getting in there. Coach is trying to coach her up as they'll stay in the press.
This surprised East. Oh, that's a foul. It definitely got her. But I love the enthusiasm coming off that bench.
Yeah.
They're down a big, but they're playing hard and they're showing their effort. And I think that was a scolding, and then she's out.
So
It's good again. Good effort.
still looking to break this press right now. They just haven't been able to do it.
Get over. Get over.
As East is struggling and now finally gets over, but then gets stolen from behind.
Key to a press is what?
Oh, there's a
Passing. Everybody
hard
okay?
hit.
Everybody okay?
As Severfield and the young number 50 there went hard.
Oh, that was.
You'll see this coming up with the fast break after the steal. She goes up. Davis gets enough just to adjust the shot, and then Severfield going up for the rebound, and those two get tied up on the way down.
Nice hustle.
Trainers are here, though.
Yep.
It's always a blessing to have them in the house.
Yep. Good
And,
effort.
they'll help that young lady out from Middletown.
One thing the press was really bothering East against Princeton, so it's something they need to work on. I'm glad Middletown's doing this for them.
Yeah, good for both squads, right?
Yeah.
Teaching the young ladies how to play defense and keeping East on their toes. There's another hit from behind. Now she gets a reset at 10, so she doesn't have to be in a hurry here as they get the ball in, and now they can set up their half-court offense. But a little different wrinkle there, we keep talking about the Middletown coach keeps coaching, and here late in the fourth quarter he throws in a full-court press as Ashley Foles gets a rebound and kicks it back
good
out.
Movement.
And now Jasmine drives the lane, goes in,
Foul.
and gets fouled on the way up.
Jasmine's a 50% free throw shooter. I was starting to say earlier, it's good. I've been around the program for many years, and going back to Nikki when she got him, Nikki Drew when she had him in the Sweet 16, and I just love the way Dan has built the program here, and Nikki did a great job, and we got talent in this school.
My kids were young ones back then, coming to Nikki's camps in the summer.
Yep.
And you're right, the East has gone through a couple of coaches. We talked Saturday. Jill Phillips was here for a couple years and left and went back to Princeton, and now Dan's been here his third year.
Good cow. Ooh, that looked good.
And getting good results.
But he's building a great program, and so hats off to Nikki, and then hats off to Dan coming around and getting
Yep.
this thing going up here.
And I'll be a little biased and shout out to last year's senior class. Gave him a lot of leadership, helped out with these younger kids. And now you see a lot of these sophomores, juniors here on the floor today.
Sure.
And hopefully that's the tradition and
Yeah,
that he's building. There's a good
yeah.
shot of Dan on the sidelines.
Yep. Just, you guys missed both free throws. And that for this freshman class, for Middletown, that's summer work, right? Working on your
Right.
free throws. Just you got to get in the gym and practice.
Yeah, so, a couple of these sophomores that are out here, French and Sarah Siak were freshmen last year underneath that previous senior class. And that was the first time in many years that the East girls finished over 500 on the season. And just shows in the program now as Bree Harris took just a
few more steps.
Too many steps over there with the shot fake, looking to drive the lane.
I like the shot fake, though. It's good.
And that's good to see here.
Good hustle.
Substituting number 50 was the one that was hurt on that previous play down there underneath. And so the trainers got her back in, and she ran a few minutes and came back out. As the Middletown works the ball. There's a deep shot. As Bree Harris had a big clear out there.
Offensive rebound. Good job, Middletown.
And now Madison French brings the ball up, looks over to Abby. Now Bree sets the pick. Something that, again, bragging on that previous senior class, and you can see it here. These are unselfish ladies with the ball with one another.
Yep. And you're right. That goes through the program.
Shout out
nice
there
shot
to Delaney Singer getting her first three-pointer and first points of the night. And Middletown comes right back down and matches it and brings the count to 62-18 with just 2:47 left in the game.
If I'm the Middletown coach, I'm feeling real good about my kids' efforts. Here they are in the fourth quarter, playing.
Still competing.
Competing like crazy, helping each other, cheering each other on.
Yeah, that's where, like we said, you just forget about the scoreboard and you work on certain things with each kid and as a program, right?
Yep.
You know what each kid needs to work on. You know what you need to work on as a program, whether that's rebounding or moving the ball on offense or, like you said, making defensive stops.
Right.
And that's what he's doing out there. He's coaching. He's got the board out. As you mentioned, he's passionate about it.
The kids are buying in. Kind of like, East, they buy into Dan's program as well.
Absolutely. You can see that here tonight. Like we were saying, girls are unselfish for sure on the floor. They passed the ball as we watched, a breakaway there where Bree Harris worked hard to get the tip and her teammate gives it back to her. And there you can see Coach Tolliver he's fist bumping and, he's all in with these ladies.
Yep. And I think they're, like I said, they're all in with him.
All right. Delaney gets the ball, brings it in.
Let's get this press break. Yep.
As Morgan Navina starts to bring it up, but
there's another chit steal.
She gets it stolen, and they go right back up, and she gets the rebound, and now we get it to Delaney. She'll get to the half court, go to Bree over to Severfield on the bounce pass. As they're in their half-court offense, and Middletown's going to come out and meet them. He's going to man-to-man and telling them to tighten up. So it's not going to be an easy ride just down to the end here for East. They're going to have to keep battling and moving the ball and challenging these young
They've had to work. They've had to work. Coaches are pleased with the effort.
There's Jasmine finds a piece of the lane and takes it, goes in.
Wide open. Smiling all the way down.
Yep. That's her second bucket of the evening. Gives her 4 points, and yep, she was enjoying that.
Good for her.
As a senior here, Jasmine getting lots of extra minutes here tonight.
Finish. Ooh, got it away from her.
So yeah, the East has 5 seniors out there as Harris takes the shot, and looks like Dan's going to let them finish it out here.
That's a foul. Count it.
Nice
And
play.
count the bucket.
Severfield going straight up, and Ava Lang, the freshman, going right in. And, you know, there's a freshman going against a senior who's over 6 foot and doesn't back down. So
No, I liked it. They attacked.
Good.
Seems like Middletown got some confidence throughout the game. You know, they got beat up
Yeah.
a little bit in the first half, and then
she'll go to the line to finish
And
the
there's a
old-fashioned
there's
three-point
a-
play, and there's a offensive rebound and back up.
just out hustled.
So now Severfield gets the ball over to Morgan, and they break that half-court press easily this time.
Yeah, less than a minute to go in the game. Hats off to our camera crew. Thanks, guys, and everybody in the truck.
Absolutely.
Thanks for letting us do this. We enjoy it. It's a ball.
Can't do it without the crew behind this screen here. So we appreciate you guys out there, the replays you give us. So as just under 30 seconds now, looks like East is going to try to hold on for the last shot. And Middletown's get them everything they can right to the last second here.
No question.
Stepping out as Morgan gets it over to Bree. We got
Whoop.
5 seconds. Almost.
Nice effort. Nice effort.
Nice play, nice effort. So special one here tonight, Mike. The seniors out there playing all the way to the end, finishing it off with Lakota East 64. Middletown 22. This is it for us for the regular season.
Good luck to the Lady Hawks in the tournament.
Good luck to the Lady Hawks down in the tournament. Till next time, we'll see you from Lakota East High School.